Welcome everyone to HueFin. Today is August the 3rd, 2020. Gonna talk about Cardano for today. If you guys can remember our last video that we did for Cardano, we've been expecting the market to go to the downside for a little bit, and that is precisely what occurred on yesterday's trading day. Now, before I update you all on what we're seeing from the traps perspective, I always want to remind each and every one of you to continue to support us by coming on over to our website, HueFinancial.com, becoming a member there. It is free. All you got to do is generate your credentials, and then you have the ability to come and see all of our other price information regarding the price chart, as well as any other pertinent news that we feel is very important for you all to understand and see. And then not only that, follow us on here on this particular platform, like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so y'all become notified whenever we upload our content on this particular platform. And then we're available on many other social media platforms as well, specifically Twitter, Instagram, as well as on Facebook. So make sure you all join us there at those plethora of locations. So now, Cardano wasn't outside of the realm of what occurred in the cryptocurrency space yesterday. As a matter of fact, it participated right alongside with Bitcoin and many other major pairs in the cryptocurrency space yesterday. And it happened relatively quick, and within minutes, the cryptocurrency space saw a massive drop to the downside in price. Now, we cannot say that we were surprised to see it happen, because we expected a weakness to come into the market all the way back on the 28th of July, even on our last video, which was done on the 31st of July, of the continuation of expectation of weakness and movement lower. We saw that. Now, was our restriction area a little bit offset? Yes, it was. We had our restriction area right there around 14 cents. Ultimately, it's right there around 15 cents. And that's why we identified this major restriction area around 15 cents in Cardano. So now the question is, how will the market react to what occurred yesterday for Cardano? Now, the market really didn't show itself as being affected by the quick movement to the downside. Okay, so that is one thing to be at ease about, is that the continuation of movement of weakness needs to be seen today. And right now we're still seeing Cardano up 3.36%. So that's not detrimental to what occurred yesterday in the market. The next thing that I want you all to see is the amount of volume. Now, the volume is decent, but it's not monumental to where you expect it to have a major impact on lessening the value of Cardano tokens. It's higher than what we've seen the last 3 days, but it didn't generate the type of effect that you would want to see in a massive movement to the downside. And then the next thing that you all can tell is that the market didn't close on a low yesterday. So even though the news is running rampant about how fast the market in the cryptocurrency space moved to the downside, it didn't bang up the market to the point to where you can still see, we got some more movement to the downside to go through. It didn't happen. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take this forecast that we did on the 31st of July that we maintained and get rid of it. Okay, I think we had our TP at 13 cents on our last video. So at least 5.19% could have been bagged into your pocket. Simple. All right, so let's get rid of that. Now, let's take a look at the weekly time frame for Cardano real quick. And here we are. Now, the market did change on the weekly time frame, right? So instead of us seeing 15 cents as restriction, we have another area now that we have to contend with for Cardano from a weekly time frame. Okay, not daily, but weekly, and it's right there at 14 cents. You can tell on the week of July the 6th and then the week of July the 13th, the market in Cardano could not break above 14 cents. it successfully did it on the 20th, the week of July, and then we came right back down below it on this previous week. So we got some things to talk about on the weekly time frame for Cardano. Now, the 4-hour chart in Cardano, you guys can tell that the market generally is healthy, it's decent. It's not necessarily screaming that the market is a sell. It is not doing that at this particular moment. And the market is trying to come right back into this ascending line that is drawn on our chart. Very positive. I like that. And then on top of that, the market is holding 13.5 cents quite well for support too. So on the hourly time frame, we're not seeing any major indications that Cardano is weak. We're not yet. So from a weekly perspective is there. So literally the market in Cardano can come up there and try to tag 14 cents and then more sellers will enter the market. I could definitely see that occurring from a weekly perspective. Okay. So let's take a look at Cardano on the 2-hour chart real quick. Like I said, I don't see that much weakness coming into the market for Cardano at this particular time. The only problem I do see is paying attention to that 14 cent price level. Might be around 0.142 to where we'll see some more sellers trying to enter the market from the trash perspective. Okay. So there's still some strength here to be had into the market for Cardano. So what we're going to do, we're going to continue to play the market strength in Cardano for this go around, but I'm going to play this on the hourly time frame though. $13.5 is very crucial on this particular forecast against the trap for Cardano. It has to maintain at least 13.5 cents to continue to evaluate the strength into the market. But we're going to try to hold 13 cents. We had that area as TP last time, and now we're going to show it as being support going forward in this particular forecast package. Okay. And now we had the TP to market at 14 cents. Like I told you, looking at the market on the weekly time frame in Cardano is showing that that is an area of selling. So we'll TP the market in Cardano at around 14 cents, which would be around 1.32%. Not much, but you give you what the market can give you. Okay. And ultimately the market may actually try to come up here to 14.5 cents in the long term. But yeah, we'll have to play this on the 4-hour chart. Don't see too much really going on in this space. We really have to pay attention to that 14 cent level, because if we see more sellers come to the market at that price, then that's how high the market's going to go, and we're going to continue to move to the downside in the long term. Questions, comments, let us know. Make sure you maintain that profitability, and we will see you all on the next one.